3, 2, 1. All right. Good morning, everybody.
Hello, I'm Yoko Sobo. We are,
I'm oh,
go ahead.
I'm Brent. I'm hosting the stream for this session.
We are
Um,
waiting for George Jacobs to join us. So here we are watching board one, the semifinals.
yeah, this is the seniors USBC. Yesterday we were watching the women's, but the seniors started today, so we'll focus on that.
Indeed. The semifinals of the seniors USA1. So we have Wolfson versus Goodman here. And so far, same auction at both tables. Do you know, does anyone play any strange system here?
Looks like East-West is playing some sort of strong club on the right side.
Okay.
But I can pull up their convention cards in a second. I'm a precision guy myself, so I can try discussing things related to that.
Okay, so let's see. So what was the alert in East on one diamond? Okay, 2+. And looks like George Jacobs having trouble joining us, but as I wake up here. Okay, well, I mean, it looks like, let's see. Yeah. I mean, it looks like we can make 5 of a minor. No, but I don't think they're going to get there.
Um,
I mean, it's not really the best place to be, but seems like they're on track, maybe. No. Okay. So here we have 4 diamonds being played east-west in one room and 3 spades in the other.
yeah, so on one table, East chose to bid 3 spades after partner made the second or made like the second double. And East in this room in the left side bid 4 clubs. So that's how we ended up with a different contract.
Let's see how I can move this thing so I can actually, it's like covering part of the board. Let's see. Okay.
So just a comment on that. I think the initial one diamond opener showing only 2+ may have influenced the decision. Although this double on the right side could have 5 spades. So those two reasons combined is probably why East chose to bid 3 spades on a 3-card suit. Whereas with the natural one diamond opener, if you bid 4 clubs, then partner knows you have both minors, so you'll get to at least an 8-card fit, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Whereas if East bid 4 clubs here, it would have been a bit ambiguous about the diamonds, so it wasn't as as comfortable. And I think 4 diamonds should have no problem, but let's look at 3 spades. So it appears that declarer has lost trump control. So they're about to go down 3, it looks like.
Yeah.
South is going to be able to rough in and take their 3 heart tricks. But they do need to be careful to not have them blocked. But oh, okay, so North needs to unblock the queen now.
Yeah.
So
Sorry, I will be able to absorb slightly better by the next hand. Hopefully George joins me on here because my mind is still okay.
East claimed. Okay.
So as you said, down 3. I wasn't really paying attention, so I guess he was playing on Trump and then lost control.
I did not catch the beginning of the play either, unfortunately.
Because it doesn't, yeah. Okay, well, this next hand board 2 looks like a fun hand. So Drew Kaysen open a club.
Yeah, on the surface, it looks like there could be play for 4 hearts by East-West, but think
Um,
I don't think you can manage to make it. Both
yeah,
round suit kings
well,
are
you're gonna
offside.
lose a heart, a club, a diamond, and a spade for sure. So
Although with that said, that might mean 4 spades north-south could make. Uh, it might also be down 1.
yeah, I mean,
Yeah, due to the bad
four
trump
spades would get
break, as long as East-West gets their diamond trick, it will fail to make.
4 spades will be one of each suit as well. So it'll be who's fighting for going down. So on the last board, that was 7 imps for Goodman for being in a better spot in their minor part score, which was harder for Wolfson to find opening up a short diamond.
So on this heart lead, East will need to switch to a diamond after winning the ace of clubs. And they will still be able to beat 4 spades. But if that doesn't happen, the diamond loser could go away on the long club.
Well, I mean, they have issues with the spades.
Right. So if spades were 3-2, this contract at this point would be making, I guess, 11 tricks with the clubs in the position that they are. But the fact that they're 4-1 gives East a chance to shift to a diamond and still maintain the have one other chance to get in hand before the diamond loser goes away on the club.
Yeah.
And I think it should be relatively routine to find the diamond switch.
You'd think so. So the same auction is happening at table 2. I don't think anyone's gonna stop in a part score.
Yeah, I'm not honestly not super sure about like this 3 heart bid. Like it does strike me as like something I would just overcall 1 heart with, but I think the vulnerability probably plays into this a little bit. The fact that you're short in spades, preempting, and it's opposite a passed hand.
I
Actually,
mean, I
that's
think 6
probably the
or
big
you're
factor.
describing your hand a lot better by preempting.
Yeah, opposite an unpassed hand, I wouldn't do it, but a passed hand, I do like it a lot more.
I mean, some people, those colors would even bid 4 hearts.
Okay, so we got the diamond shift.
Hi, guys. Am I audible or visible or anything?
Yes, we can
You
see
are?
you, we can hear
I think
you.
you are potentially crooked, but yeah.
Yeah, well, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put my phone here and watch on the computer screen because I couldn't log in. I'm a
Okay,
visitor on
so I
the
guess they're
computer
not making
screen.
4 spades. So let's see, why did he?
Yeah, they could not make 4 spades
Yeah, I didn't think so.
because spades broke poorly, so then the Claire had to hope the king of diamonds was on side.
Well, it's on site if they lead away from it, but otherwise not. So this is board 2 of the Wolfson Goodman match, and Goodman seems to be up 7 on the first board. Anything exciting happen there?
They won a part score swing, and I think it all made sense why everything happened the way it did. There was like a nebulous diamond, so then East-West ended up playing in a 7-card spade fit instead of a better minor fit.
Gotcha. Oh, I think I've just gotten onto the computer.
Hi, George.
Hello. I'm gonna
Uh,
turn this one off on my phone.
yeah, that's probably a good idea. There's some feedback. Uh-oh, we lost him.
Okay, board 3 seems kind of exciting. It looks like North-South has 4 spades and East-West has 4 hearts.
Yeah, they have 1 club loser, heart loser, and spade loser. It'll be pretty easy to figure that out. And East-West. East-West and hearts. They are gonna lose 3 tricks, so they might end up finding a 5 heart. Doubled down,
Yeah,
doubled
it's
down
just
1 save.
it feels like a hand that we might get too high on. So East will start with a double to show like a strong hand with hearts. George, if you're talking, we cannot hear you. So South might have a way to show like a good spade raise versus a bad spade raise. I think his hand is pretty good.
Yeah, well, with the singleton, he only has 3 trump, but I mean, he definitely, he has an in-between raise, I think. You know, like a mixed plus limit minus, you know, but you're playing imps, so.
Okay, so he gave a good 3-card raise, and I agree with that.
Yeah.
So a lot of people play some sort of transfers after the opponent makes a takeout double. So
I
in
don't know
that
if
case,
you
oh,
can hear me.
we can hear you
Can you hear
now.
me?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm getting all echoes from you, so I'm going back on the phone.
Yeah, it's probably just best to be using one device. Okay. It looks like the play was pretty similar here. In where does it say
Yeah.
which one's the open or closed room? I don't see.
The left side is the open room. It doesn't say on the screen, but the left side
Okay.
is open and the right side is closed. Okay, so I think this auction on the right side makes sense. East might feel a bit uncomfortable now. Is 3 spades forcing by North? Yoko, what do you think?
I would definitely say no.
Right, I think not. And like
I
it's
mean, I think
obviously the past
it's
hand. It's
heavily
just
invitational, I would
right.
think.
It looks invitational to me. It is a little scary to bid 5 hearts or double, so I think East has done well to pass.
You know,
Although maybe you rate to only go down 1 in 5 hearts, but who knows?
I don't really know if I agree with double for East's hand.
You would prefer just overcalling 2 hearts?
I don't know. It's hard because you're not getting your heart suited,
Right, he had to like wait till the 4 level.
and you don't have diamonds and your extras in their suit. I don't know.
Yeah, that's definitely the downside of like making this power double. But East must have just felt like his hand was too strong for just a 2 heart overcall.
Yeah, but I think the problem is West, wasn't able to know that that was a strong hand. So it didn't really help either way. Are you with us, George? Is that you?
George is not here again. Oh, working on it.
Okay, so now we have board 3. At the open table you said was at the left, right?
Yes.
And so let's see how they evaluate their. Hi, it seems like maybe.
I'm on my 3rd different device. I hope this one works.
3rd time's the charm. We see you well now and we hear you.
Well, I
Okay.
missed you being here because I was feeling a little shy. So, okay.
Well, I am shy, so
Well, it's better to have 2 shies than 1.
all righty.
Better
What
to
do
have
we
3
have here?
shies.
So Goodman is still 7 imps ahead of Wolfson. Wolfson, I think, was a prohibitive favorite, and so far nothing like that. But it's early.
Yeah,
So
this
what
is
do
a
we?
2-day
Still quite
match. Uh-huh.
A spade by North, double, and the left screen, we'll call that, are you calling it the open room, and the right screen we're calling
Yeah,
it?
Yeah.
that's right.
Perfect. Perfect. Wolfson is north-south in the open room and east-west in the closed room, with David Berkowitz and Larry Cohn back together. Very cool. All right, Yoko, here's a test for you. Pronounce Pataka's name. Raja Hayaska.
Okay, thanks.
Hayaska. It's hard. So it's spade double, pass is spade double, so third hand.
Okay, so both tables open to spade, which totally agree with. So what do you think about double and East hand?
Oh yeah, it's fine.
Okay,
Absolutely fine. You're too good to just bid two hearts. Take away the ace of hearts and you could have a 2-heart bid. But so doubles is you double when you're too good to bid a simple overcall. So
I
they'll
understand,
come back
but
in with hearts, they get the cross.
yeah, if you get the chance.
They'll get the chance. So this is not
They
going to be
didn't
a
at the
big
other
thing.
table.
Okay. So south bid 2 hearts showing a good spade raise.
Unless they
It'll
want
go
to.
maybe double, but probably pass. Double will win the board for them if Babu would double. By the way, Venkatro has 2 different nicknames. One is Babu and one is the Colonel. He's actually a colonel in like the Air Force or something. So you could refer to him as Babu or the Colonel, either one. And how many spades will Becker bid? He's got sort of a, I don't think he has any particularly great game, but he might try. It turns out he's going to make it easily.
So at the
Yeah.
other table, North bid 3 spades and actually East passed, right?
No,
didn't-
East bid 4 hearts.
Oh, they did bid
Yeah.
4. Okay, so
Yeah.
sorry, I
He
missed
has-
that. So yes,
East has to bid 4 hearts, and they might double 4 spades to get
Makes
partner to bid. So with
did
north-south,
you ever bid 4 with North's hand?
boy, it's hard. He knows his partner has a good 2-heart raise, so he bid 3, leaving the door open for Pratap to bid 4 hearts. Now, south with a singleton will bid 4 spades. Singleton heart, he will drive it home. And Babu might come to life.
You don't think there's an argument for bidding 4 hearts in North so that East-West doesn't find their fit?
No, they've already found, well, there is, but
I
now,
mean, 4 spades, but
does the Colonel bid 5 hearts, though? That's the question. East has shown a monster hand with hearts, monster hand with hearts. And in fact, they make 5 hearts, 4 hearts, 4 hearts.
So,
it's a
yeah,
good
double down
sacrifice,
1.
bidding 5. This is a very rare vulnerable against not sacrifice that works. Of course, in this tennis match, then they could bid 5 spades. And now they lose, they're down 1. So everybody makes 4. So
They
we'll
do
see what
indeed,
happens.
but spades a sire.
He did bid 5 hearts. A
There we
really good judgment there, I think.
Mhm.
Becker was 7 spades. Boy, that's, his partner did go to game. I think he's got to take the push. He's white versus red. All right, he made what I believe is a forcing pass. They have been a voluntary game.
Mhm.
And we'll see if theoretically Levin will double. Double and lead the Jack of Spades or the Queen of Diamonds. Or with a singleton heart, he could bid 5 spades. He took the very, very, very tenuous view. Now the penalty is only going to be 100. Very pusillanimous by Bobby Levin. So I think you either have to double or bid 5 spades. He did neither.
Yeah, why what would be the thought process on passing there? I mean, I don't see how.
I don't get it.
5 levels
get
for
it.
the opponents, right?
Exactly. In this case, isn't that a perfect example? They each go down at the 5 level. So this is going to be a 100-point sacrifice that East-West will give up to protect against a making 4 spades not vulnerable. Pretty cool. So what was the result at the other table? They were in 4 spades making. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So this will be 420 minus 100, 320 for 8 imps to Goodman. 15-0 after 3 boards.
Yeah.
All right. I
The
didn't see
next
board
hand's not
4,
so
but they're-
exciting. Yeah, they passed by board 4, but it was just a
Right.
1-0.
now on board 5 in the closed room, it's gone pass. What kind of a hand do we have here? Looks like an East-West hand. Loses spade, no hearts, a club, and a diamond, maybe 2 diamonds. Looks like maybe a 3-0 trump hand by East-West.
Yeah, but on a spade lead doesn't, let's see. Yeah,
The spade lead will not be very good for them, for sure. So what will happen over a no trump? We'll go pass and partner with a 10 count. If they have a way to bid puppet Stamen, they might ask for a 5-card major to stay out of 3-0. And it's possible they have a way to get to diamonds. Claude and I play a system here where we, the responder asks opener if they have an unprotected doubleton. And in this case, all their suits are covered. So they would have no trouble going to 3-0. And you have, ironically,
is 4 hearts a better contract? Not that they're going to get there. They
4
won't.
hearts is a much better contract. 5 diamonds is a better contract. Or 3-0 from the other side. Here they have 3 to 4 card suits, and one of them is very appealing to lead, and the other 2 aren't so good.
I think it's
All right, 3 clubs is definitely going to be puppet Stamen asking for a 5-card major.
yeah.
He doesn't have one, so he'll bid 3 diamonds, showing no 5-card major.
They're definitely going to end up in 3-0.
Very, very likely.
I'll be
3 diamonds
surprised.
should show I don't have a 5, but I do have a 4. He might even ask for the 4-card major at this point, just in case. Maybe he wants to play the 4-3 fit. Berkowitz and Cohen have a lot of experience with these hands.
Why would you want to play the 4-3 fit?
And for the reason that's here, they're going to go
Well,
down.
without any, yeah, but they're not looking at all the cards, and
Wait a minute, they're not? How come? All right, 10 tricks, down 1 in the open room. Pickup of 8 imps for Goodman, 15-0. Okay, they're going to go down, assuming
Down
we get
1.
a spade lead here. And Krikorian can lead either the king or the 4 or the 3, whatever they do. And in board 4, in the closed room, they were in 2 diamonds, making 3. So he led his 4th best spade. And Larry's going to struggle mightily. Let's see. There's a double finesse in clubs. Spade, 4 hearts, and 3 clubs is not enough. Okay. So he's just going to go down 1 peacefully. He'll lead a diamond to the king and go down 1, and Bob's your uncle.
Yeah, but he still has to hook the diamond for the jack.
Not after they take the 5, 4 more spades. He'll just be pitching. He'll just keep his winners.
Yeah.
He'll get a spade, 4 hearts, 2 clubs, and a diamond. He'll get 8 tricks. So that one is a nothing burger anymore. Drew can't even hold up in the ace if he wanted to. All righty. In the open room in board 4, it's gone a spade, a no trump, 2 diamonds. I believe that was the final contract in the other room, and they made 3. Let's see if anything happens differently here. They lose 2 diamonds and no clubs. They lose a heart and no spades. Should make 4, it looks like. They only made 3 in the other room. 2 diamonds, a heart. Maybe there's a handling problem. All right, for some reason they corrected to 2 spades, so we're going to have a different auction and a different result here. Although it could be the same result. He could make 2 spades and for the same 110. Now, what does Becker lead from here? Oh my gosh, if they play 2 spades, he is screwed on lead. They bid diamonds and spades, his 2 queens. So he has to lead either from his king of clubs or his king of hearts. This is terrible for Mike Becker.
Why he hates leading away from kings?
Yeah, well, it's a
I
bad.
do too.
It's a terrible thing at match points. There's one saving grace though. If he leads a heart, Babu will never believe that he led away from the king. All right, he's led a club. So this actually didn't hurt him because the club finesse was on all along. So he picked the right club to lead from, the right king. But if had he led a heart, Babu might have inserted the 10 instead of the queen, not believing that he would ever lead away from the king. How
Well,
funny was it?
Yeah, but we have to lead something, so.
All right, now they get to pitch their losing heart. So he should make a lot of spades here. He's going to lose 2 spades, no hearts, no clubs, and 2 diamonds. So he should make 3 spades for another pickup of 1 imp to Goodman. But we'll see. He has to play it still yet. All
Well,
right.
I'm glad you're here with us because you're a chatterbox and you are good at
Okay, I'm missing
giving the
something.
lowdown.
I'm missing something where on the closed room, Drew won the ace of diamonds and apparently did not return a spade. So all their spades are sitting there useless. And do they have enough tricks? So they're going to get 4 hearts, a diamond, 2 clubs. They're still only getting 8 tricks, but that was a ridiculous play by Drew. Although I'm seeing
What was it? I didn't see.
spades. Huh. So they're going to get a different 5 tricks.
Hmm.
What a ridiculous play by Drew at trick 2.
Wait,
His
what did he
partner
do?
said, "Hey, I got the queen of spades. Will you block the suit just in case?" All right, they beat it, won the hard way.
What?
Oh my God.
They made it.
No, really?
They made it.
Okay, that's the worst defense of the year. Sorry, Drew. I don't even understand how they made it. Oh, they hooked the diamond. He hooked the jack of diamonds, apparently. All right, that was terrible. I don't want to see it. It's okay. It's just terrible, terrible play. So Drew shifted to something at trick 2, and he will rue the day that he did that. All right, in the other room,
He
it's
won the
gone,
ace on. He won the ace on trick 1. He won the ace of spades on trick 1.
he
he
won
didn't-
the ace of diamonds, and he didn't continue spades.
Yeah.
Drew,
So on
I'm talking
trick
about.
3,
Yeah.
you mean? Yeah. Trick 3.
All right, here, there's a rough lurking, but it's funny. It doesn't matter. They'll be roughing on the open room. They'll be roughing with the a natural. So at some point here, he's going to put a heart through, and the colonel has to go up with the ace, take the club finesse, and finally get after the trump, and hope that he doesn't lose a rough and diamonds to the wrong hand. But this is like automatic here. This should go then probably the 9 of hearts, maybe the 5. All right, 5 of hearts. He has to
What do
go
you
up
mean
with the
lose
8.
the diamond to the wrong hand?
Pardon me? Well, if he could suffer a rough with the hand that has the short trump. There was a possibility of going wrong there. But,
Yeah.
But the hand that has the long trump is the hand that's short and diamonds, so they'd be roughing with a natural. Now he'll try 2 rounds of trump, and then he'll take the club finesse, and he'll pitch his heart, and he will get back to his hand with a heart rough, and then he'll try and split the spades, which don't cooperate, or he may just give up 2 spades. He may play a 3rd diamond, let them rough separately. He can't really afford to rough his hand, rough back to his hand, and then play 2 trump, and then play a trump because they could get the rest of the tricks. So he will play 2 rounds of spades, take the club hook, pitch a heart, and give up a diamond. Or play a diamond, let him rough.
If he took the club the club hook first, then he would be able to try drawing 3-3 trump.
Yes, but now he would be exposed
If clubs were
without
5-2.
diamonds set up, and he'd have to lose control twice in diamonds. I'm fine with the way he played it, with going after the diamonds first. So it's a little risky. This is ridiculous, this play. I don't get it. He's giving up a heart for no reason when he had a pitch for it. I mean, I guess he's playing imps and you're just going to try and take your 8 tricks, but this was an easy 9. It's okay to go for over tricks when it's obvious that they're going to make. He could have taken the club early.
I was kind of excited to watch the defensive 1-0 on board 6, because they could have taken a lot of tricks on proper defense, but they ended up bidding 2 diamonds.
Okay, so here, an exciting round of bidding to get the 2 diamonds.
Well, 1-0 would have been fun to watch, because on the proper defense, they could have
Yeah, I see it.
really kind of crushed them.
All right, in 2 diamonds, they lose 2 spades and a rough. Of course, he's roughing with a natural. He can't get back to his partner for a second rough. He can underlead the ace of hearts. That would get a second rough. But David has put a low spade, his lower of his 2 spades back, saying he's got the club card. So Larry might lead a club or he might not. He did underlead the heart. That gets him a heart entry. He'll play the queen, and now he can give him another rough. He'll get over rough, but he'll knock out the ace of spades. The 7 of diamonds will knock out the ace of spades here. There's no reason not to just play the jack of spades. Jack, queen, 7 of diamonds, ace of diamonds. And now Drew may very well lose to the queen also.
Mm-hmm.
You know, now he doesn't have the ability to draw one and then rough and then finesse. So he might just take an immediate finesse. Larry's played 2 diamonds so far. So he's hoping for a 3-3 split. It doesn't even help him. Doesn't even help him. He might not take the finesse. An original 3-3 split wouldn't even help him. He's got to drop the queen. So if he thinks about that, he'll play the diamond to the king and just force out the other diamonds. Of course, if Larry's out of diamonds, then David has 2 diamond tricks with the queen 9. So it's tricky. A lot of things to think about here. He thought about something different entirely. He's forcing out the ace of hearts. Larry should probably return one. Drew's gonna pitch his club.
So they're at a
So-
normal 3-0 again at the other table, and I'm pretty sure they're going to find the defense to beat it.
Yeah, this will be a big pickup for Wolfson. 4 spades. I mean, this was nuts from Drew, nuts. All right, here Larry has the ace of hearts. He's got 2 ways to go here. He can play the queen of diamonds and lock him out of his hand. What Drew desperately wants to do is get to the dummy for a club pitch. So if Larry leads a club, Drew could play low. Aha, he found it. He's playing the queen of diamonds to lock him out of his hand. David has already showed him a club card. So now he's given up his potential queen of diamonds, which he really wasn't going to get. And now
Okay,
Drew
so
has
he's
to
down
lose
one.
it. Yeah, good defense. Excellent defense, in fact. Drew's probably still on tilt from the previous hand.
Yeah, that
All
never
right,
feels
here-
good.
At trick 2, they've let a diamond to the king and the ace. Here comes the spade. Lovin is not, there's nothing tricky about his game. He just does what he's supposed to do, and he does it well. Okay, so this is down 1 on board 5 in a silly, let's see, is non-vulnerable.
No, it's full. Oh, no, yeah,
450 is silly 11 imps to Wolfson. But this is how bridge works. I tell people all the time when I'm either lecturing or with students, that picture, you're going around with a basket like it's Halloween and you're collecting treats. And then you try not to give any of those candies back to the other people. What's on the right here, Yoko?
This looks like a fun hand. So,
Oh gosh, look at
well,
the
they're off
diamonds.
2 aces, so no slam.
Well, if they figure it out, they'll play 5 hearts, and North-South can't really compete. They'll try, but they can't. A heart double, here's what a system bid here might be 2 no trump, or he might bid 2 diamonds first. David is definitely going to game in hearts.
Well, I think he's thinking slam once his partner opens.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. But he's also heard the double, and he doesn't have any aces, or he's off 5 key cards in his hand.
Yeah.
So partner opening doesn't give him 4 key cards. So he's bid 4 diamonds, is going to be fit showing jump. So he's saying, I've got hearts with you and long diamonds as well. All right. Larry will bid, he will bid 4 hearts only. And well, Drew has already passed. So they're never going to get to any spades. Spades doesn't play badly. They lose a diamond, no clubs, 2 hearts, and a spade. So 4 spades is down one trick. It's a good sacrifice.
So the fit showing jump, what's the range there?
Say it again.
The fit showing jump, what's the range there?
Opening hand, just I want to play game. Something that says I want to play game. It's like a 1-4 bid with an opening hand. They play precision, remember, so Larry's limited in what he has. So David could always jump to 4 hearts with an opening hand or with a garbage hand. This shows an opening hand with good diamonds, and I want to play 4 hearts.
Well, nobody's going to have trouble in 5 here, but that's one really nice thing about precision is, you know, not ending up on the 5 level when you don't need to be.
Yeah, and looking at that, tell me, there will be no problem winning the diamond and cashing the club. I promise you, this will make 5 in 1 second. And we'll move on to the next board.
Yeah.
They're bidding board 6, and now the score is Wolfson 10, Goodman 15, where it should have been 15-0. So this is the board where they played 2 diamonds down 1 in the other room with a crisp defense. Here they're playing 2 hearts, a completely different contract. They're in the 4-3 East-West. So the Goodman team has a chance to go minus in both rooms. So in hearts, they're going to lose 2 hearts, no spades.
What?
Diamonds, not
Yeah.
in, well, now they're compressing one of their heart tricks. So they're going to get a rough with a natural. So they'll still lose 2 hearts and 2 diamonds, no spades, and they probably will lose 2 clubs. That club layout is cancerous. So this is down 1 for sure, and possibly down 2.
Well,
I'm a little surprised that Becker's trying for a rough when he has natural heart tricks, but so be it.
it's interesting that East, yeah, I mean, I guess with 3 little diamonds,
Yeah,
he decided to bid 2 hearts. Is that what you would have done?
no, I would have gone quietly.
You would have what?
Gone quietly.
You'd pass 1 heart.
So how did the bidding go? Can I see it? Oh, there it is. The club by East, the diamond by South, 1 heart overcall, passed 2 hearts. Yeah, I guess he didn't have much he could do. He might have bid a no trump or a spade. I don't know why he couldn't bid a spade. On the other hand, bid a no trump.
Yeah, I mean, they did well staying out of no trump, but it's still, no contract East-West looks very fun.
No.
But I don't think I would bid 2 hearts with East hand.
All righty. Well, they're gonna go minus in both rooms and they're vulnerable in this room. So if he goes down only 1, they lose 4 imps and just about tying the match. If he goes down 2, Wolfson will take the lead. So in the closed room on board 8 now, we have no trump by Berkowitz with 4. They played 14 to 16, in I believe, in this position. But he has whether he plays 15 to 17, having a 5-card good suit makes it 15. So he has like a 15 count. South has doubled. We need to know what double is.
Definitely penalty.
He doesn't exactly have a penalty. As a matter of fact, North-South have 8 tricks. East-West rather have 8 tricks. So what might look like a penalty isn't.
Yeah,
So
I mean, how do you show
Larry
that you
has-
have values? So you kind of have to, but I agree, you know, you don't have the other suit stop, so you're really
so
risky.
Larry has 7 count in a singleton. I don't know if 2 diamonds is you bid your best suit, natural, perhaps. And David probably will bid 2 spades here with a 5-card spade suit. And they'll reach a good contract. Although 1 no doubled was a really good contract. 2 hearts, what is this, showing spades? Or maybe it was a transfer, 2 diamonds.
If you were
Double.
defending 1 no doubled, what would you lead with South's hand? South's hand.
I would lead I'd lead the queen of diamonds, check the situation out, then I'd shift to the queen of clubs or see what my partner told me to do. Probably the queen of clubs and hope partner had an entry. So Larry has transferred to hearts with a 4-card heart suit. How peculiar. And now they're playing 2 hearts double. So now Drew could afford to play 2 diamonds, but not 3. So he's going to play the trump. All right, his partner will have 2 heart tricks over there. So they're going to lose 2 hearts. They're playing with fire here a little bit in that Drew's going to be out of hearts and he won't be able to rough a spade, and they'll be able to play 4 spades, pitching a club before Krikorian roughs.
Wait, how are they in 2 hearts by East? What was, oh, diamonds and a major.
Ah, okay. Thank you. That didn't make sense the other way. I'm surprised David didn't just say, I've got my own major.
Yeah, that's a little weird. But I mean, whatever, he could have.
Yeah.
He could have not had any spades, so he preferred to be on a 4-3.
So now he could just run the spades. So he's getting it 3 heart tricks, and he doesn't have an entry back to the spades. If they hold up and they rough the 4th one, he's out of tickets here. So there will be a guess on the hand. He's gonna try and run the spades. Unless he plays ace of hearts and a heart. Is there some possibility of that?
Yeah, that'd be pretty sexy, but so
But
then
then they get
lose
8 tricks. No, he's got to run the spades.
2 clubs.
He's going to run the spades, and Jim will rough the 4th spade. And if they get the clubs right, David won't take any more tricks. Drew will pitch his little diamond on the 3rd spade. On the 4th spade, Drew should pitch the queen of clubs, not the 8, or he'll block the suit. He's got to pitch a middle club here. Oh, he blocked the suit. David will get a club trick at the end. Amazing. It's the things you have to think about. All right, so now he's going to rough. He's going to lead a club. but Drew will be end played at the end of the hand.
Yeah, well, that's the benefit of sometimes not
Oh,
playing.
there's still a trump and
so
dummy.
quickly.
There's still a trump and dummy. It doesn't matter. So he leaves a club here. At this point, he could lead the 10 or any spot. It doesn't matter. In the open room, they did go down one trick in two tricks in two hearts. So it's 6 imps to Wolfson, who takes the lead at 16-15. Couple of silly swings there. This is going to go 10 low, low, and they'll rough and dummy. And at the end of the hand, David will just hold on to his king and 1 club. And they have 5 tricks in. They'll get 6 tricks in now. They get 1 more. This will be down 1 for 100. A lot of effort for that. When they could have made a no trump double, or they could have made 2 spades double. Either one. And the king of diamonds, he just pitches his spade and claims the trick. All right, so they're going to get 100 for
Diamonds
north
over
side.
here. 2 diamonds is strong. Flannery? Okay.
Yeah. All righty. Well, that's also going to get him the game. That's limited, 10 to 15. So I imagine with, again, remember with missing 5 key cards for top, we'll just bid 4 hearts. He's missing 5 key cards. He can mess around. He can screw around by bidding 2 down trump, but I think he'll just bid 4 hearts. Okay, he has already. That'll be a push board. All right, on board 9 in the closed room.
Well, that's what's nice about these bids that are limited.
Yeah, that's very helpful. So they're going to take their club ace first, and they can't see the dummy. So who knows what might happen there. That's interesting. They lead the ace, they lead a club, and they should play low, and they should put in the jack. It's pretty normal play. Oh, it doesn't matter. They can do anything they want. They can't get rid of 7 diamonds, 7 diamonds. So they'll get that in the ace of diamonds, and it'll just take longer. Becker's a thoughtful player. All right, here we have a club opening, which is precision by Larry and David. So Larry has a 21 count, just like we all dream of, with a 10 and a 5-card suit. So this will go club. David has a negative response, good hand, but he's going to bid a diamond. The diamond is 0 to 7.
I mean, it's a
Drew might stick in a double of a diamond, or he might overcall a spade. It's a really good idea to interrupt precision auctions. So I would bid a spade here, even with a garbage hand, or 2 spades, because you want to get in front of a precision auction as much as you can to destroy their ability to be precise.
Yeah, but they know how to defend against interruptions.
Yeah, but still, the more interruptions you give them, the better off you are. So Drew should bid something here. He probably thinks they have a big hard bid, and they do. So he should bid spades. 0 to 7-ish, they said. So he could have a bad 7. I'll be surprised if Drew doesn't bid some number of spades. He could double diamonds too, but that doesn't interfere. Spades interferes. He knows they have a heart fit. That's what he knows, because partner didn't do anything in hearts. 2 clubs, so that's going to show crash. Okay, so 2 suits of the same color, rank, shape. So this is the same shape, spades and diamonds, or hearts and clubs. So they play 5-step crash here. Double of diamond would have shown hearts. 1 heart shows spades. Then the next 3 bids show 2 suits of the same color, rank, and shape.
Who came up with that system?
It's cool. He's shown either diamonds and heart and spades or hearts and clubs. Since Larry has now just bid 2 hearts, North knows that he has diamonds and spades. He might bid 3 diamonds, he might to further the preempt, or he might go quietly. East has a monster hand in support of hearts. So
Yeah, but they don't make
they will
4
get,
hearts.
no, but they're gonna try. They're gonna lose a club, a diamond, and at least 2 hearts. And possibly a spade.
Yeah, it looks like a spade, probably 2 hearts.
Yeah,
and one
yeah,
of
the
each.
diamond pitch is in the wrong hand. You could pitch one of your 3 clubs or one of your 4 spades. It's useless. All right, so Larry and David will definitely get the 4 hearts, and that'll be too high. Krikorian is thinking, so he bid 3 clubs, which is gonna, I'm sure that's gonna be alerted. He knows his partner has diamonds and spades. He knows it from his hand as much as from the bidding. David jumped to 4 hearts, showing the good part of his hand. Drew's thrilled to be done with this auction. Larry will pass, and Krikorian will pass. Oh,
So I
4
guess
clubs,
ace,
but
sorry,
it's a sight. He knows what he has.
I guess aces
4
weren't
clubs
cashed at the other table.
was not cashed.
Well, on the last hand, they made 680.
Oh, boy. Okay, well, there you go. So the match is tied after 7 boards. All right, here we're in 4 hearts. And this will not pick up the spade suit. The queen 9 still surrounds the 10. So they will still get a natural spade trick, but now they might get a spade pitch to pitch a club. So let's look at the spade spots. It goes jack. If Larry plays Larry can win this. I think he should play the king here. And then later on, he could play finesse the 9. The 9 would push out the ace. He would give up the queen. Then I think he's going to get a spade spot out of this. You know, once again, you know, Krikorian's leading a singleton when he doesn't really want to rough.
So would you ever double with North's hand, given that they're vulnerable east-west and the east doesn't have many points? So you're probably gonna score a few hard tricks.
I don't think so. I mean, it's first of all, if you double, you tell them how to play the hand. That could be worth a trick. And second of all, partner is white versus their precision red, and partner could easily be just messing with them. And in fact, he is here. So he did play the king of spades. That is going to set up a rough tennis on the 9 of spades. Watch and see how that comes into play later.
Mhm.
Okay, and the other room,
There should be no surprise here.
yeah, I can't imagine they wind up with the same 2 hearts. So this one's gone pass, a spade. They opened a no trump with this hand. He's opened a spade double, and they wound up in 3 spades, which I believe is going to be cold. 5 spades, 2 hearts, 7, rough a club and dummy. Can they rough 2 clubs and dummy? Ace of diamonds. He may switch to a trump to prevent them from roughing clubs and dummy, and they can't set up a heart for a pitch, so they got a little high here as well. It really has to do with whether he shifts to a trump here, a trick too. And he did. Okay. But they will be able to rough 1 club and dummy because Becker can't get in.
So he's gonna win the queen of spades and now he's gonna play a club up.
Yeah, that's what I would do.
So yeah,
And now,
like that
if
one.
North had the entry to lead a spade, he's got to win the ace. So he knows where the ace is when he leads it.
Too.
All right, in the closed room on board 9, they're
That was
playing
weird.
4 hearts, and Larry doesn't know until this second about the bad heart split. So he might put in a middle heart here, or he might just play the ace. Does play the ace. Now he's looking and saying, geez, I got a loser in every suit, maybe 2 heart losers. To do the best he can do in hearts. So Krikorian wins this heart, and he still has a pusher, so he still has a natural heart trick coming. So he's going to lose 2 hearts. The ace of diamonds, and this sets up a pitch, but it's a useless pitch. 2 hearts, the ace of diamonds. This will get a club through before they've had a chance to set up the spades for a club pitch.
Mhm.
Drew has absolutely no reason to try and give him a heart rough. Plus, he's giving up his natural spade trick if he does it.
So at the
So
other
he'll-
table, he didn't win the queen of spades. He played spade to his hand and then played diamond up.
Played a diamond? Well, this will go rough and over rough. Well, now he could play a heart to the dummy and a club off. I'm not sure what he's thinking about. He's over rough here. There's nothing to pitch. But hey, if you ought to think, be my guest. They're under time. They have a time clock, so thinking is not always the best thing.
Yeah, but
Okay,
they seem to have
So-
been playing pretty quickly.
so it's, by the way, I'm changing my name to John so we can be Yoko and John.
Okay, sounds fun.
Please call me John from now on.
Okay, sir.
All right, so now it's club return to the ace. And in the fullness of time, they're going to go down 2 tricks. They still have to lose a heart and a spade no matter what they do. Larry's play now, he's hoping that he led the spade from Jack 9. That's, well, he didn't play for it. So there is no play here. All right, so they're going to go down 2 tricks in 4 hearts. I voluntarily bid 4 hearts with a bad split. This will be 200 to north-south. And a plus position for the Goodman team. In the open room, they're about to get their one and only club rough. So they're going to get 6 hearts, 6 spades, 2 hearts, and nothing else. So they're going to go down 1. They got too high at 3 spades, but it'll be a push. This is the hand where they double
Easier
no
contract to play
trump.
than 2 hearts though.
Yeah, it's funny. This is the hand where they doubled a no trump and got out for minus 1 trick. But they were doubled. The other room, it says 2 hearts -1. I think they were doubled. I thought Drew doubled 2 hearts. Am I wrong?
No, he just doubled a no trump. I don't think he doubled.
Oh, I thought he doubled 2 hearts as well. Okay. All righty. And somehow they made 3 spades. I don't know.
That
where
would have
the
been a little
defense-
risky on queen jack tight.
Yeah, somehow they made 3 spades. We weren't watching that hand. I didn't see how it was possible, but apparently they did. All righty, that's 5 and pick up for Goodman then, 21 to 16 after 8 boards. In the open room, Goodman is bidding the, I should say, yeah, Goodman is going to be bidding in the hand where Wolfson just went down in 4 hearts. So I expect very similar to happen. Levin is not imaginative enough to open this hand with a 2-bid. So East-West will have a pretty free reign. All right, in board 10, East has opened a spade. It's gone double. That's interesting. Think about the double with a singleton. 1 spade, double, 3 spades, and North has 6 clubs to the ace, king, 10. He might very well bid 4 clubs. But if he does, South will correct to 4 diamonds, and hopefully North is in on the joke.
I like to wonder if you play equal level conversion, because, you know, clubs is the.
Well, but in
the-
some cases, that shows a moose to double and then bid your own suit. So,
Well, no, if you
but
play
there are
equal
very-
level, and it's the lowest suit that your partner bids and you bid 1 up, pass and correct. Pass or correct.
So, you know, sometimes you let a singleton go by if they might have a 5-card suit, but you can't play him for a 6-card suit. But then again, now look at East-West. East has a nice, he actually had a double of 4 clubs too, if he wanted. Everybody's vulnerable. How interesting. Look at this. There's an uppercut too. It's going to go down, club, club, club. And he will get an uppercut. Of course, while he does that, he'll pitch the diamond. So he's not letting him get the diamond. Drew could have made the jack of spades, but he would have given out the diamond to do that.
Yeah.
So,
Uppercut, he gets to pitch Larry's hand pitches a diamond.
all right, and we have the idiot coup available here too. On the first play of the spade from dummy or from either hand, Krikorian should drop the queen. Well, won't work here, but the idiot coup is kind of interesting.
I haven't heard that term.
It's where you drop the queen from the north hand to give him a chance to finesse against the jack. Doesn't do you any good to play low, so sometimes you just drop the honor, and then sometimes they'll take the finesse. So David's just got a cross rough here. Does he have enough tricks to cross rough? Oh, he can lead clubs through the club bidder. So he'll establish clubs tricks that way. So he'll make this hand not by trying to cross rough, but by establishing club winners. Now he'll play a heart, so a rough to the dummy, and he'll lead a club. Krikorian has to go up. He'll lead a heart. He'll be in the dummy. He'll lead another club and claim. If Drew had led a club, it would have gone club, 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 and he'd get the jack of spades as an uppercut, but then the diamond trick would have gone away. But they might have come up with trick short, I'm not sure. All right, here they've reached an agonizing 4 hearts, but they got there. Oh, Mike Becker has applied the wood. Holy cow.
I was asking you if you do it.
With
His
partner bid.
Yeah.
That's why. Okay, so Bobby Levin came to life here. It went pass, pass, pass. A heart, pass. 2 hearts, 2 spades by Levin. Nice bid. Nice bid by Bobby. Once North hears any kind of a noise from South, he could double. This is a whole lot different than the last one. So even though he knows how to play the hand now, it's going to be useless to him. Is there any way he could pick up any of those spots?
No, he's kind of. Mike has the perfect spots over, even though the queen is.
Well,
east.
he leads the low heart toward the dummy. He puts in the 9. No, he just gets his 2 heart tricks. The hand is going to play exactly the same, except that it's doubled instead of undoubled. So they're going to get 500 instead of 200. They'll pick up 9 imps for Wolfson. Will have a new leader. It'll be 25 to 21. Wolfson by 4 at the end of this hand. And there is no way to get out of it. There is an obscure way to get a spade pitch to pitch a club, but I don't think he has anywhere near enough time to get that happening. He has to win the king of spades and dummy and actually return a spade right now.
Well, it looks like 11. 11's a fun hand, always when you have 5 spades over the spade opener.
And they're decent spades too. All right, a spade pass, a no trump, probably a forcing no trump. Drew a bid double. Now he might not bid 2 hearts so fast. He might pass. I would pass here. He did bid 2 hearts, even though East showed hearts. That's a strange play.
Yeah, you made a take out of spades.
They have no good thing to do. I would have passed like lightning here, but now if they get the spades, they're going to get cracked. Larry has diamonds, so he might bid diamonds, and he could be in trouble in diamonds. You have 2 diamond losers, even though they have an 8-card fit.
So you would have passed the double to play 1 no doubled, or waiting for your
No,
partner?
no, I would wait and see what happens. What do I want to be declaring for here when they just said they have 4 hearts? Now Larry is trying to kill the spade roughs and dummy, but he just won't be able to do quite enough, and he'll be taking, and they only need 1 spade. Well, they need 2 spade roughs and dummy, 1 to rough out the king of spades and 1 to rough the little one. So Larry's trying his best to stop that. There's 2 club losers and a diamond loser. So they'll lead a diamond, they'll get a pitch on for something, probably a club. So it's all about timing. If David, it's a question of whether David, he's got a lot to do. If he continues a heart here, so he's made the best play, a club. Now he's going to get a club trick in. And there's a potential rough as well. This is so interesting. So he's got to win the first club. Now he's going to lead a spade. He let it heart himself because he feels like the spades are pretty solid. He should overtake with the jack. I don't know why he played the 9.
Well, actually, shouldn't have
No,
he
now
should
he
have
can
put
push-
jack
he can
of
push out-
clubs underneath the
Yeah,
king.
push out the clubs now. All right, so he picks up the hearts. He's got only a diamond loser. And he has an entry to his hand in clubs. So he can play, he's protected in all the suits. It's actually a pretty reasonable line of play by Drew. Oh, in the other table, an error, a huge error. Becker let a club into the jaws. No more club trick for them. So now it's only going to go down 1 for 200, and it's only going to be a pickup of 3. And Goodman will retain its lead. Huge error by Becker. I don't know whether he's misled somehow by the bidding or the play, but this was bad. All right, back to the open room, the closed room. So Drew's played this actually brilliantly. Now he could play ace of spades, queen of spades. I don't know why he would do anything else. He's got to make a pitch on that. So that's probably what he's thinking about. What do I pitch on the ace of spades, queen of spades? Larry and David play upside down count and attitude. So he's just shown him the king of spades. Oh yeah, this will work. Okay.
What were you wanting Becker to play at that point?
A diamond. Absolutely. A diamond was the, his partner's telling him what to do.
Yeah, but I mean,
On the spade plays and the pitches, he's telling him what to do, what to play. So.
But where was that going?
Well, if you played a diamond to the ace.
Oh, he played, sorry, a club from the king. Yes, of course.
Yeah, he let the club away from the king.
Yeah. Yeah, that was weird.
Drew's doing something a little weird here now. I think this is dangerous what he's doing. David has to think, do I win this or duck this? If he ducks it, he locks him out of the dummy, but he didn't. Now he could lose 2 diamond tricks, never get a spade. Well, now David has made an error by, he's got the 7 of clubs. Yeah, this is back and forth. So he can't get to the dummy ever.
Well, that's what I was wondering. When he played the king of clubs, shouldn't he have played the jack or the 10 to unblock just in case he could have gotten back to dummy?
That's a reasonable thing to do. Both of them, the defense and the declarer, lost their way here. He's gonna make this because this is a stepping stone. Larry have to either lead a spade to Drew's hand or the diamond to the dummy. So it's called a stepping stone. He made 9 tricks. He played it pretty well. The defense could have done better. 2 hearts making good bid, pretty good play. 2 hearts making 3 there. I'd say that's a plus position for Goodman. All right, in the fullness of time here, if we ever finish this board, it's going to go down 1.
Yeah, I wonder why he
It's
played
gonna
away
go
from the
down
king. That's really weird.
2. This might be a push. It's going to go down 1 doubled instead of 2 undoubled.
Well, if you're going to miss defend, then it's good to have a backup plan.
Yeah. So they're up to 4 tricks, 5 tricks. They still get a heart for 6, a spade for 7, and 2 diamonds for 9. Okay, I'm not sure why they're messing around here. There's just no play. You know, there could have been some funky thing they did with leading the jack from jack, some weird spade. So now Bobby will put in the 9, and this will be over. Okay. Down 1 will be claimed, doubled for a push. Very rare error by Mike Becker. Maybe he was misled. I didn't see the middle of the hand, but a clear and present error. All right, a push board. Goodman survives. We should have lost 9 imps. All righty, on board 12.
Looks like they play 3 or 4 card limit raise, or maybe they play limit plus.
Yes, I'm sure you're right. This is probably the limit plus raise. You're exactly right.
Oh, it says natural game force. So.
Natural game.
Okay, so I guess it's just, a balanced game force. But now he's showing the 3 spades.
You didn't even get excited when he bid diamonds. All right, in spades, it's just a perfect layout. You're going to lose 2 spades. If you bid too much, you will go down. I mean, is there any slam in any suit? Could you make diamonds? No, you just have 2 spade losers no matter what you do. If you lead low from the dummy, low from your hand, they put in the 10. If you lead low toward the hand, the 2 spade losers, you can't get away from them.
Yeah.
So they'll bid and make 4 spades.
I don't know.
If
They
they-
might get kind of excited with the double fit, and they have top controls.
Yeah, and here's a slam try by Krikorian.
I mean, I'd be pretty
And
excited.
Drew could cooperate for sure, but he has such wretched spades that he should back off. And hopefully they'll use Blackwood. The main reason you use Blackwood for the folks at home, it isn't to get to slams, it's to stay out of slams. So when you use Blackwood, they'll find out they're off a key card and the queen of spades, and they may pull it in a notch. They have every other card in the deck except for the king and a key card and the queen of spades. And that's, with an 8-card fit, that's pretty good stop sign there. Even 5 becomes dangerous now.
Mhm.
That'll slow down the play a little bit too. All right, a much different auction in this room, where it had gone a club double, a spade double on the other room, and 3 spades, and they north hand bid 4 clubs. Here it's gone a spade, 2 diamonds, showing where he lives, 2 spades, 3 clubs at a lower level, double. I think that's probably penalty.
You're funny. You're very anti the South doubling.
Now
But it's
South pulls it to 3 diamonds, which he
Nice to be
knows.
able to show your 4-card heart suit.
This is interesting. So 3 diamonds, can this get doubled? West doesn't have a double. East doesn't really have a double. He might just go back to spades. And he did. He did 3 spades. North is done. He won't say anything more, anything further. And now they might miss their game. This is not clear. They're going to be worried about club roughs.
So I wonder on
This
On
could be a huge
the
swing here.
close side. On the close side, why didn't North bid 4 hearts? It was
He
just
could-
kind of,
He could have. You know, he's already shown a mild slam try. They might play 3 no trump as a good slam try, and when he 4 clubs is a mild slam try. And you know, while East South can cooperate, it's just big swing. They chickened out and they passed. They have a cold 4 spades and they passed it. So this is a vulnerable game swing to Wolfson. This time they really will take the lead. They're going to be plus 170 here. This is a hand where I said they could play ace king of clubs and give him an uppercut, but that's their last trick. So somebody dropped the ball here. They stopped off the double 3 clubs, and then they bid only 3 spades. I'm not sure whose fault it is. 1 spade, 2 spades. David and Larry had no trouble getting the 4 spades, although they were propelled there maybe by the 4 club bid. All righty. So huge swing, 170, 620, 450. What is that, 10 imps? Something like that. So we have a new leader. Wolfson will be up by 5 imps instead of down by 5 imps. Board 13, you have everybody's vulnerable. North opens a natural diamond. East should not overcall spade with that ratty hand. South probably has a no trump bid. A good no trump bid, even though he's only got 2 small spades. That's a good 1 no trump bid.
well, they can make a lot of tricks if they guess things, but
Yeah. East has nothing to say. Not enough points to make a double. And North should just jump to 3 no trump. He knows they don't have a 4-4 heart fit. He didn't hear a 2/1 inverted. He can either invite 2 with 2 no trump and South will go, or he can just jump to 3. What's he got? 7, 15, 18. He'll just jump. Okay.
which now should show a diamond suit. And I mean, Drew
Yeah.
has a pretty good 1-no hand with diamonds, but
So
they're nice and disciplined, so that's good.
irrelevant which major he leads. No reason to duck. You're going to knock out the ace of diamonds. You get, luckily the diamonds split. You get 4 diamonds, 2 hearts, 2 clubs, 2 spades. So that's 10 tricks. So he has the freedom to try for another trick. I swear we played this hand yesterday. Maybe not. He's going to play the ace of clubs, 10 of clubs. After he knocks out the diamond, of course.
So he'll still have to lose a club trick. Yeah, this hand's pretty easy to figure out.
And let's see how East plays his diamonds. Does he play it like Smith Echo? Yeah, he played the 6. So he might be saying to Larry that it's safe to lead a second heart when you get in. So Larry has seen David play the 6 and then the 4. All right, as predicted, Wolfson's up. There was only a 9 imp swing. Wolfson's up by 9 now. Another terrible result for the Goodman team. Larry led a low heart as ordered. So now you can't take the club finesse anymore. At least you can't take it into East. You could take it into West, but it loses there. And then he couldn't get back to his, but then he couldn't get back to his hand. So he's going to get 4 diamonds, 2 clubs, 2 hearts, 2 spades. And Bob, is your uncle. Oh, he ducked the heart. That was a good play. Now he can take the club finesse. He still can't take it. He can't get to his hand. So nothing matters. There's no squeeze. There's no nothing.
Yeah.
There's no finesse.
I'm just gonna lose one more trick.
Well, let's see. Wait a minute. Let's hold the wedding here. Larry's going to have to come down to 2 hearts. So if Larry holds 2 hearts, Drew will know that David has. Larry might have to get rid of both of his spades. Let's see how this is going to work here. Now there's another spade play. The spade should go
You can choose
first.
to take the finesse for an over trick.
And Larry follows, then he plays the ace of spades. Okay, now if he cashes the ace of hearts, so he knows Larry has the heart card left. He plays the ace of clubs, and the odds strongly favor taking the finesse here. He has 9 tricks in already, so why not? No, he didn't do it. Okay. I think I would have done it. All righty, so they make 4 no trump. In the other room, it's gone a spade and no trump double. Same bidding as before, same 2 hearts as before. And Bobby Levin's an excellent declarer, so I suspect that the Colonel will also, he might lead a club, or he might lead to try for roughs, or he might lead a heart.
So I guess the auction went the same way. I think people aren't afraid to bid 2 hearts after the double because they know where the hearts are.
Yeah, and you know what? He's got a decent hand. So this one, 2 hearts, I'll pass. Do you lead your singleton here, or do you lead a heart like they did at the other table? Okay, he's chosen to lead a singleton. Not a bad lead.
Honestly, I probably would lead a heart given the fact that they opened a spade and I have 5 spades.
I completely agree with you, and East cannot afford to play clubs himself. He can win the club here, but then he can't play one. I suppose he could play a low one, give partner a rough, and retain the king.
He unblocked the 10.
This is interesting. Unless he gives him 2 roughs. So let's say it goes club now to the, and he roughs it and tells him to return a diamond. He returns a diamond and gives him a second club rough, and they still have to lose the king of spades, and he still has the ace of diamonds. This is an interesting defense here. So his only 2 choices are to play the ace of hearts and a heart, or to play a low club here. And Declare has played the 10 of clubs from his hand. That leaves some doubt that West could have led from the 8-6 of clubs. So he's making a play that doesn't cost him anything and puts some doubt into the defender's hand. And he doesn't want to look silly by leading a low club to the jack, the stiff jack. But why did partner lead a club? Did they really lead a doubleton here? All right, he's made a spade play that probably won't hurt him.
Wait, how would he have led doubleton? Didn't he lead the 3?
What now?
Okay, maybe I misheard you. I thought you said if he led a doubleton, he led the 3.
Declare will have the stiff jack left, and he can't lead a club. Beast cannot lead a club. All right, diamond to the.
Had the 2, so.
So now he set up a pitch for the, but it's not too late. He could still win this. It is kind of too late. He might even lead a second spade.
Sorry, 3 from dummy. Well, let's see what happens over here. Again, we only make 5. No slams have been makeable so far this set. and they're looking for slam. But they're missing the king
Yeah,
of
well, they're off the club finesse.
and the ace of diamonds.
Yeah. Now for diamond, so the way that it could be made is somebody lead the ace of diamonds and the diamond, but in
Well,
fact,
also, if they lead a club, if they lead a club and he, you know, he's forced to take the finesse, now he's going to get a rough.
yeah, Yoko, if they lead the ace of diamonds, they can make the slam and they will make it. Watch the play. They lead the ace of diamonds and shift to a club. It's too late. Now they take the roughing finesse and diamonds and they get back there with the 10 of spades. So it's
Yeah.
makeable with an ace of diamonds lead.
Which is true. Usually you don't want to lead your singleton against a slam. So,
Well, you'd lead it if you didn't have the ace, you would lead it. But you know they're only off one ace, so your partner can't have an ace to give you a rough. Oh, this is very, very bad for Goodman. Very bad. You can chalk this one up. They're making 6. This is very, very bad. Oh, he just guaranteed making it. Now it's going to be a claim. Guaranteed it. Okay, making 6. Very bad for Goodman. Could go the same way in the other room. He said nobody else has made a slam. That they made it look easy there, didn't they? And Drew doesn't even know that he had a problem yet. All right, in board 11, they're in 2 hearts by south. In the other room, they made 3.
so yeah, he knows where the hearts are. He knows where the spades are. I mean, the hand's pretty laid out.
Yeah. So the defense has 3 tricks already. They're going to get the ace of hearts for 4. I think the club is going to go away on the diamond, and they're going to get a spade for 5. And are there handling issues here? We shall see. We'll come back to that. That's going to slow down a little bit here. Board 15 is the last board of the set. And it's gone past by south. East-West have a big fit again.
And they're feeling pretty good about making slam last hand.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they
Feeling
feel very good.
confident.
Well, they play confidently all the time anyway. They're pretty
Of
good.
course, but still. And it's possible for anybody to lose confidence in this game when things aren't going well. So
Yeah.
it doesn't mean they lose confidence in themselves or their play. It's just, you know, it's hard to keep your chin up when things are not looking good.
Now they still could have beaten this on the open room. When they let a heart from dummy, he could have gone up with ace and given his partner the club rough. But he still isn't sure that the club rough is coming. And now the club will get pitched on the queen of diamonds. And now he doesn't have the chance to do that anymore. But what else could happen is he could win the ace of hearts here, lead a heart back. The spade winner might go away.
So, you know, that was a difference at Bobby Levin. He did not take the club trick.
Yeah, this is interesting. So watch what happens here. What does Bobby do? If he leads a club to the dummy and pitches his club, then he can rough back to his hand and oh, I don't know about this. I wouldn't let him claim. Club to the ace. Pitch a club, rough a club. Then when they get in with the spade, they have a good diamond to cash. I think this is a bogus claim.
Club and it's a claim.
Duck the club, is that what he did? Okay. All right, fine. duck the club. So they could have beaten that at trick one and they chose not to. 1 imp for Goodman. Narrowing it temporarily to 3 imps, but I don't think it'll stay there. I think it'll get higher. All righty, on board 15, they settled into 4 spades with a big, big fit here. Bidding went a no trump, 4 hearts, 4 spades, transfer, Texas transfer. 9 of diamonds lead, absolutely the best lead for the defense. So they're going to get 2 diamonds, probably a club, and Bob's your uncle. Okay, there is no beating this hand. They will
Yeah, that
draw.
hand looks pretty straightforward for making.
Yeah, Larry's just gonna force a diamond ruff in his hand, which they could counter by leading trump now. They can win this and lead a trump to keep him from roughing a diamond in his hand.
But he still has.
And that's what they should do. He's given them a roadmap. Or they could cash the diamond and they can't get an uppercut. Larry has they didn't do it right. They're going to get their club trick early.
So I guess if they did play spade, and then he plays diamond and they play spade.
Larry could play a 3rd diamond, but then they'll play a 2nd spade. So
Yeah,
this is pretty obvious. When Declare tries to do this and tries to get a ruff in the shorthand, you should prevent it. Now they can't stop him.
So actually, yeah, the contract does go down on the right defense.
Yeah, the diamond lead and a spade back was the right defense. Or even just a spade out was the right defense. All right, here the hand where they bid and made, I believe, 4 spades, north-south. North-south is grinding their way there. It's going to, with the opponent's passing, it's gone a spade, 2 clubs, which is just a game force, could be as few as 2. 2 diamonds, the natural, 2 spades, 3 hearts, cubed. Well, this will bring a 4 club cubed. This is the hand where they sniff slam at the other table, and now they're sniffing it again. Remember, they're off 2 key cards. And this will beget a 4 diamond cubed, and then perhaps 4 heart cubed, and then 4
the other
spades.
table, they didn't cubed 4 hearts.
Right, but here they have the opportunity to do it. Here it'll go 4 diamonds, 4 hearts, and then Bobby will bid 4 spades, and now it'll be up to Becker whether he makes a move. He'll know they have all the aces.
It went 4 clubs, 4 diamonds at the other
Yeah,
table.
but the other hand didn't bid a singleton heart. Here, they've already bid 3 hearts. So he could bid a singleton heart with impunity.
So you're saying when you're cubitting, you don't like to cubit your stiffs.
Yeah, Claude and I play aces, kings, singletons, and voids. We cubit them all. So maybe he's concerned Bobby cubited the king of hearts or something, or maybe they're also in a non-serious slam try situation. I don't think Levin can do anything else. He'll pass 4 spades, and they'll make 4 spades. That'll be a nothing burger, that board.
Yeah, they
Board
should.
15, they're in
5.
4. They had a chance on board 15. I wonder if it's frozen here. He's thinking about roughing it. Okay, finally he pitched the heart, which is a club would have been better. I guess the heart was fine. And now Drew doesn't have anything better than to play the 4th diamond. Notice Larry rough with the ace. He's planning to overtake the jack of spades with the king. But he doesn't have to. He could cash the jack of spades and then play ace of hearts in a rough.
Okay, I can claim.
All right, they could have beaten 4 spades, but they didn't. Larry might have had some kind of a counter, but we won't go that deeply into it. So this table is done. They had a nice set east-west. So after 11 boards, Wolfson has a 3-imp lead. They should be, Goodman should have quite a bit of edge here, but they don't. Goodman gave away a couple different hands. They failed to bid 4 spades for a push, and they failed to make a contract that they should have made. On the other hand, Becker gave back, let's see, 300. He gave back 9 imps. 300, 7 imps? Yeah, 7 imps. So Wolfson should have had another 7 imps, and Goodman should have had another 22 or so. And we still have to see the hand where they made the slam.
Yeah,
That could easily
that could be a
be
big
a slam.
pickup.
This should be a nothing hand again. They'll get 1 no, a diamond and no trump, 3 no. We'll just need them to play a little quicker. So I'm going to push the time clock button. So I'm going to make them think they're running low on time and get them to speed up a little bit.
Which is not possible since we're a half hour in delay.
Yeah, but I don't care because I want to make them think so. Yoko, come on. Did you really just do that to me? I can't believe it. I had such a good thing going there. All righty, diamond and no trump, 3 no trump. At the other table, they let a heart and they were able to tell them to continue hearts. This table, probably a heart is a normal lead. 4 of hearts. We go low 10, or maybe you go ace. I don't know. I don't care as long as it goes quickly. Here they made 4 because they didn't take the club finesse, but they were sort of running out of time. I think they could have safely, but they didn't. Again, Levin's a thoughtful declarer. This play won't go very fast. He could see he's got it made. As long as diamonds cooperate, he's got it made. 2 hearts, 2 spades, 2 clubs, and 4 diamonds. So even 3 diamonds is enough. And he's got the 9 and the 8. So nothing terrible can happen to him.
Yeah,
But he does want to play a diamond to the king first, because if he loses diamonds later, he wants to lose them to the east hand, and will be short in hearts. So for that reason, he might, okay, he's going to play low. He might play low in both hands here. No, then they'll switch to a spade, so he won't do that. All right. The 9 of diamonds. So he's got the 9, 8, 7. Trying to induce a child to cover. That won't work at this event. This is the seniors. Nobody here are juniors.
none of them are children.
Yeah. There's no need to do anything but play low.
Actually, it's probably to unblock in case they're 4-1 and you can hook the 10.
Very nice point. We're unblocking in case they're 4-1 so that we can take the diamond finesse. Very, very nice point. All right, diamond to the king. He's seen his partner bid show the 6 and the 4. That should be a Smith echo. Yeah, that was a pretty bad analogy by me, that not recognize the 9 of diamonds was an unblock. All righty, I just like to say things like that. He can win this one or the next one, doesn't matter. He knows he has 3 of them. I suspect he'll win this one, and he should be able to continue a heart. He didn't already duck this one. He'll win the next one. And he knows it's safe to continue a heart because partner gave him a Smith Echo. The only bad thing to do would be to play a club. You can play a heart here. At the other table, they ducked this heart. He played a low heart and they ducked it to the 10. 6 of spades says, no, I don't like spades. Play a heart. Okay. The other table, they ducked it. Probably the right play is to duck it here as well and give yourself some squeeze options. So he's already made 4-0 trump. He's trying to make, the only thing is, can he make 5? So he ducks it here. Everything's the same. Any spade will come back. I like to play the queen here. One thing you cannot do is play a club. Oh, look, he played the queen. How about that? Give him a little signal. All right, he'll run his tricks and try and get a handle on what's going on. Now the West hand can safely throw all the spades first. And he'll come down to 1 heart and 1 club, and we'll be in the exact same position. And with 9 tricks in, the question is, will he take the club finesse to go for, to hold himself to 3 or to make 5? This is a 3 or 5 position. Drew chose to make the safety play and just cashed 4. So if he takes the finesse and it loses, they make 3. If it wins, they make 5. He doesn't have to take the finesse and it makes 4. Yoko, you still with me?
I am, John.
Yoko had an amazing run, folks, in the mixed. Between us, we had an average run. Yoko made it to the finals. I got knocked out the first day in the seniors' first event. Wow.
Well, we thought we were going to get knocked out first day.
Wow. What a bad play by Pratap. He had the count in spades, yet he kept a spade and gave up the queen of clubs. Terrible. Okay, sorry. That's terrible play. Not good.
Good, it's not match points.
Oh, it's an imp, though. An imps are hard to come by.
An imp's an imp.
All right, here's the slam hand. They will get the slam. There's no question. It all depends on the opening lead. You know, and you ask, would you lead it? Normally you lead a singleton, but you know, now they're not.
I've heard many experts say that they don't lead singletons against slam, but
well, if you have an ace, you're less likely to lead a singleton because now they're not going to find out that there's a club suit and dummy. I would think he's going to jump to 3 spades here and say, we're playing spades. Show me your aces. That's what I would think. 2 spades only. All right. Well, pretty decent hand by West. He could bid 3 clubs along the way before he bid spades. Or he could, a 4 spade bid doesn't do justice to the hand. 3 spades would be a good bid. That says I want to play spades and I'm not jumping to 4. Jumping to 4 is a picture bid. So 3 spades shows extras. I'm interested in slam. So here comes old black, and you'll find out that they have 1 key card over there, and they'll probably just bid 6.
so you know, if South leading the ace of diamonds, North should not encourage. I don't know.
That is correct.
I don't know what was played at the other table, but you know,
well,
East,
but it was
if
too
East
late.
isn't crazy, they're not bidding on too little.
Yeah, the declare is not bidding a slam on too little. You're correct. So whether he encouraged or not, it was too late once he led the ace of diamonds.
Yeah,
So
but
let's say he shifts
give himself
club,
a chance.
they win. Well, if he shifts to a club, they win the ace, they take the roughing finesse on diamonds, and they get back there with 10 of spades. Now, that doesn't mean the person that led the ace of diamonds could have ace king, so they have to take that into consideration.
Yeah, so I think there's still pressure, you know, with the switch. He has to
Oh,
decide
yeah.
what to do. So
Yeah,
I think
but Drew made it easy for him.
playing another diamond is
That was a
pretty
bad
helpful.
play. Drew, if you're listening, that was a bad play. So just suck it up and understand that it was a bad play. He likes to argue with me about this, but I have all the power right now because I'm on the radio. He's not. All right, 3 no's a serious slam. Try 4 club cubed. Pretty much all he needed to hear. I imagine he'll bid 4 diamonds. But maybe 4 hearts. Non-serious, that's a non-serious slam try. Wow, okay. I'd be serious.
Yeah, wait.
At this point, I think he just got a bid Blackwood.
So wait, his first bid was 2 clubs?
Yeah, 2 clubs, 2 diamonds, 2 spades, 3
Okay,
spades,
so
showing I like spades.
Non-serious
Good.
is fair enough if he opened a strong hand, you know.
Yeah, well, this is extra strong. You got 8
He already
solid
showed
spades.
extra strong by opening 2 clubs.
You don't always have 10 tricks in your own hand when you do that. And a partner that has encouraged you and then cubed for you. So he's shown one key card, 1 or 4. And he knows he has trumps with him. He knows he has an 11 card trump fit.
Yeah, so he needs 3 cover cards.
Well, that's to guarantee it, not necessarily to make it.
Mhm.
And even then, ace of clubs, king of diamonds wouldn't be enough. All right, 6 spades. Now, Levin has been able to hear the bidding. He knows the ace of clubs is on his left. So he might have reason not to play the ace of diamonds. He might very well lead the singleton. Because
Well,
he knows to declare, okay, he led a trump.
you know, I think that's a safer lead here. Let
Well, now the
declare
pressure,
figure it out.
now the pressure is going to shift to Becker. Watch this. So on this, after 2 rounds of trump, declare will take an immediate club finesse. Levin has to follow with the 5, and Becker has to guess which suit to lead. If he gets it wrong, they'll still make 6. He has to guess. There's no way that Levin could tell him what to do.
I mean, he knows they're off a key card, so
Yeah, now what he has done here is he's led the 5 of spades instead of the jack of spades. That is conceivably, and now he could even lead a low diamond. Okay, look, so Levin's given him the help he could give me. He led the 5 of spades instead of the jack. That's a trump suit signal at trick 1. You don't see that very often.
mhm.
So now when they take the club finesse,
Unless he was also maybe, yeah.
now when they take, that's pretty cool that what he did. They take the club finesse, and Becker does now know what to do if he watched the spade spots. Very, very cool play by Bobby Levin. At trick 1, he said, when you get in, lead a diamond, and there will be a diamond on the table in 1 second.
There should be.
Well, more than 1 second, but nonetheless, he'll work it out. If Declare has the ace of diamonds, it doesn't matter anyway, so you might as well play the diamond. He knows they're off an ace. He knows Bobby has an ace. He's got nothing to go on except that Bobby made a.
I mean, the only other option is if Bobby Levin has the ace of hearts, right?
Right, but he made this thoughtful play at trick one of the 5 of spades.
Agreed, but he's just making sure he has it right.
Yeah, remember I told you that Mike would have a problem when he got in. He wouldn't know what to lead back. So Bobby tried to help him. I love the play at trick one. I think Becker should get it right, but he might have been sleeping and not noticed it. And there's nothing he can learn from the 5 of clubs. It's a singleton. He knows that, or it's likely that it's a singleton. But even if it's a doubleton, he's played from 5-8. So if he believes that Levin has, well, he wouldn't have necessarily taken the finesse with a singleton. All right, so he knows everything.
He has
Bobby
to get
has an
it
ace.
right, I'm pretty sure. I don't
He's
think there's
got to he's got to lead Bobby's ace here, and he should know from the opening spade lead. I mean, it's a little tenuous, but and this is not the world's most experienced partnership. They play a lot together, but they're not like a normal partnership. In fact, Mike Becker was the last person to join this team, and he joined the team on one day before the event started. This is a weird thing, if nobody's mentioned it. Wolfson had Zia and Maxstroth on the team originally. They both won the Open. So now he had Rosenberg on the team, Michael Rosenberg, and he won the mixed. So he's lost 3 world-class players off of his team, and he kept filling them in, and he's still got 6 world-class players on his team.
There's one thing I want to throw out there, actually,
Yeah.
to consider, though. You know, Mike still doesn't know how many spades the East has, right? So he might have thought that Jack of spades on that second trick. He might still think that Bobby has a 3rd spade. So he doesn't.
No, he would have never played the Jack of spades. He would have kept protected a dummy entry. He knows that he doesn't have another spade. He would have kept it to protect against the dummy entry.
Unless he was making a loud signal to play the ace of hearts, to play a heart.
Well, then he would have played the Jack
So
of hearts.
that must be the one thing he's thinking about. I mean, if it's not clear to him, then it has to be he thinks that Bobby had 3 spades to start with. He led low, and now he loudly played the Jack to switch to a heart.
Why would Declare stop playing spades?
I mean, so that's what Mike should figure out. But
All right. Well, if he's thinking this long, he could easily get it wrong. I thought this would be easy for him to get right. What an interesting situation.
it could be a weird, like, psychological thing. Maybe he didn't pull the 3rd trump in order to make sure Mike did go in the tank. Who knows?
And all sorts of things are going through Becker's minds. Bobby didn't lead his ace, so maybe he's got the ace of hearts and Declare has the king. You know, he might lead a diamond for the wrong reason. He might think that there's although he knows that everything's going to go away on the clubs, though. So
He
he's
knows
got to get
whatever he
this
plays
right.
now is what's important. He knows he needs to take his trick. He just doesn't know which one it is.
Yeah. All right, Yoko, I got a deal for you. After this hand, I'll wait this one out, but I think I'm going to probably have to run after this, and you'll be back on your own with maybe Brett can help you, our host. This is so interesting.
no.
He got it wrong. Oh, wow. He got it wrong.
He went into the deep psychological tank.
Yeah, Bobby gave him some help and he ignored it. All right, error, Becker. That's the second major error. This one's a costly one. Both of them were. Becker's cost about 25 imps here. All right, it happens. Not every, he's a great player, but he just got it wrong. Isn't that funny? They said nobody else made the slam and they made it, both tables made the slam here.
Yeah.
That's so interesting. So it remains only a 4-imp lead for Wolfson after, what board are we on? 15. So in this last board, this is one where they could beat 4 spades with a spade lead. So I guess I'll just wait and
Or
see. I
spade
know
switch.
the 4 spades. I'll wait and we'll get through this one. It's quick.
A spade switch would also work, yeah.
I'm getting text messages that I never noticed before. I hate to look at my phone when I'm. All right, 4 spades. If they don't lead a diamond, there's just, you can just, let's see, doesn't matter. Yeah, you don't lead a diamond, he'll lead a diamond himself. The spade lead is the best lead. Becker has redeemed himself. 6 spades, a heart, and a club and a diamond. Look at this. They're going down one, unless there's something they can do in hearts or some squeeze of some sort.
Usually on these auctions, you like leading a trump when they don't make a slam try and they just make a Texas transfer. They're looking to cross rough the hand.
So he'll try and set up, he'll draw trump and there's no point now in trying to go after the diamonds. So he'll draw trump and maybe he'll try and set up some sort of an end play. Maybe he will lead a low diamond off the dummy. That would be his best play. And now what would Drew do, or Bobby? So now he can overtake here, and his best if he does. It can't go wrong. He should overtake this so he doesn't have to mess up any of his suits. Overtake this and pitch diamond, 1 club and maybe 1 diamond. He's got to keep the hearts, because he might try and end play them where they lead a heart off and then they have to give him a heart back. So the Colonel's a good declarer, but they've made a really good defensive play against him. So here's the first pitch by Bobby. He probably pitches a club here, whatever is discouraging. If he pitches a heart, that'll sort of tighten the screws on him. Can't pitch a diamond, so he has to pitch a rounded suit. Oh, this is interesting. I'm glad I stayed, although I'm going to ask him to hold the baseball game for me.
Which that for sure they'll do.
So I'm going to a game one time, and I thought it was a 6 o'clock start, and it was a 3 o'clock start, and I'm at my office working for a little bit, and the dispatcher said to me, they just talked about you on the radio at the game. I said, no, the game's at 6. He says, no, the game is now. And he has played a low diamond. This will be good for later. So I texted the announcers. I thought it was a late game. I'm on the way. Hold the game. And they read my text on the air. That was funny.
How did they know you were there? I'm confused.
I'm friends with all the announcers at the baseball games. They all know me.
Ah, no wonder you do such a good job.
Now, what does Lovin shift to? He's sort of blind here. He probably a club, because there's 2 clubs in dummy, and Declare has pitched a club. I thought Declare should have pitched a diamond, but he could play a second diamond safely, but he shouldn't.
I like Jack of clubs switch.
The Jack is a good card, definitely.
I mean, you don't want to help Declare on the hearts. They're playing diamonds.
Yeah, if he plays a diamond, he did play a heart. Played his 3rd best heart. So Declare should actually not play the ace and rough it. Although Declare doesn't know that the diamonds aren't splitting yet. For all he knows, they are splitting. So he'll play the ace. He'll play a normal play. All right, he's going down one. Michael Becker, you have redeemed yourself. Good job. This will be a swing of, let's see, they are not vulnerable. So it's 420 and 50 is 470 is 9 imps, I think. 9 or 10. I think it's 9.
Hi, Olivia.
Hi.
What?
How are you?
Oh, hi, Olivia.
I'm good. How are you guys?
Doing
Are you
well.
here, you're here for the next set?
Yeah, but it looks like they've gone a little over here.
Good. You're here for this one now. I'm Yoko, Olivia's good friend. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Good bridge to everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye.
If I could figure out how to leave.
Wait, did you have prom yet?
No. It's later today.
Oh, exciting.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So what's
Have you
up?
been watching this set?
I have not. I have not. I honestly, I didn't know that the set was still going on. Seems like there might be some
Good
special
morning.
penalties in this match. Yeah.
Yeah, so the last hand we just watched 6 spades making at either table, which 6 spades goes down. So we thought it was going to be an exciting board. It ended up being push.
Fun route to a push. Yeah. Yeah.
But this one, there's going to be a swing because 4 spades will not be making here. Becker made a trump lead, which
Awesome.
prevented East from roughing a losing diamond.
Yeah. So that should be about 10 imps or something. I'm terrible with imps. But still a close match with a ton of bridge to be played. Yeah, and I mean they've gone a good bit over here, so slow play penalties could come into play later in the match. Each pair has 7 minutes of a grace period, or each team has 7 minutes of a grace period, where if they go 7 minutes over, they don't get penalized, but after that, the penalties get progressively more and more severe. So this could be a problem in the future.
Which thankfully we never had that in our match, so I didn't even know what they were.
Yeah, we went into the grace period a little bit, but never beyond it.
Who's joining you, Ron?
Ralph Katz, I think.
Nice.
Okay, I think I will end the stream and we'll start it up again in like 10 minutes time.
Okay.
Okay. Well, thanks, Brent.
Sounds good. All right, thank you everybody.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
everyone. Keep watching.